Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Deadliest Catch, and today we're gonna catch ourselves a Vesper Gar. This Gar has been fighting Noctis for the last 2 hours, and now Noctis may finally have it. It's only a matter of time before it ends up being pulled on shore. Will Noctis's line snap, or will the Vesper Gar be Ignis's new recipe? Find out today, or should I say, find out in about a few minutes, because we'll soon see. I'm just kidding, y'all. Welcome to part 95. Anyway, we're going to be catching this Vesper Gar, and this is one of many fish that is a part of Ignis's recipes. I think there was one more fishing pod around here, I'm not sure, but this pond in particular has a lot of Ignis's recipes. And yeah, I caught one of the heaviest Gars here. I mean, the Gars are bigger here than what they are over by the other Vesper Pool fishing spot. So yeah, it's best to catch this one here. But whatever the case, Ignis actually came up with a new recipe. So let's put another dragon beard on here and let's talk to Navid. I don't need to catch any more Gar. Let's go on ahead and turn this in. And soon, we'll be going after the devil of the Sigillin.
If you didn't go and land yourself a Gar.
Put up a hell of a fight, like you said.
I ain't never met anyone that got so good so fast. Color me impressed. Hell, I reckon you could land the biggest prize of all.
What's that?
The legendary giant they call the Devil of the Sigillin. If a name like that doesn't daunt you, head to Golden Key. I'll be there too, asking around. Oh, and before I forget, if anyone can make good use of this, I reckon it's you.
And with that, we ended up getting a brand new lure. This time, it's the Invincible Iron Giant lure. Now, that lure is to catch a bigger fish, like the fish we're about to catch right now. However, there are other lures that can catch it, but for right now, let's talk to Navid, because we got ourselves a big challenge.
So, I'm here to talk about this giant fish of yours.
Just talk? Or are you planning to do some fishing?
I don't know, maybe a bit of both?
I knew I could count on you. But you gotta know, this one ain't like them other fish. It's a veritable giant. Folks have seen it, but no one's landed one, not in living memory. Every angler dreams of reeling them in. So far, it's proven to be an unrealizable dream.
Unrealizable, huh?
Wanna back out?
Nah, I don't think so. I'm still in.
But of course you are. In that case, best of luck to you.
Alright, now it's time for us to prepare ourselves to catching the Devil of the Sigillin. And that means we're going to have to go to camp and Ignis will have to cook a new recipe, or should I say, put the Cooperberry cheesecake into action. This cheesecake will help you at least catch some of the bigger fish at least level 7. It would be in your best interest to be at level 7 and also complete the side quest for the even bigger fish that are to come out. Because let's face it, folks, these fish are the fish that are going to come out once you start gaining up to level 10 are going to be pretty heavy and pretty hard to catch. So bear that in mind. Cooperberry cheesecake make them easier to get. So that means the fishing line won't break nearly as much. And I'm at a level 7, or almost a level 8 in fishing. So we can actually pull this off.
Look at you.
Now then,
Hey,
all we need
this
to
one's
do
pretty good.
I know.
is...
I dig it too.
Wait, is that Gintiana? No, that isn't. Now, since we've gotten to the morning, we might as well do this in the morning because it'll be easier to see the devil in the morning than what it is in the nighttime. Unless you're level 10, that is. I have to think about that for a second. Sorry for that dead space there. If you're level 10, it'll be easier to catch that thing because the blip of where he's going to appear will show up. Not to mention, if you're like level 9 or level 8, your fishing skills, or should I say, the rod won't, or should I say the line, that's what I'm trying to say. The line won't break nearly as much as if you will be at level 7. So let me switch out this line here. And I have the, I forgot the name of that line, but it is the pink Moogle, I do believe. We're going to use this lure in order for us to catch the devil of the Sigillin. Sorry about that, my cat was in the way. He should show himself. Normally you would wait to see where he is. I'm going to go over to the left to try to draw him closer so I'll be able to catch him. Now normally he will be attracted to lures that'll give him that that'll have that sound. I do believe the knife Tonberry is one of another lure that he'll actually catch. I mean, attached to. I can't grammar. There's the bastard right there. But normally it's either the pink Moogle, no, the Kupo pink Moogle, the knife Tonberry, and I think it was another one. I can't quite get the name. I don't remember it, but it was a blue carbuncle looking lure, and it actually attracts Murk Grouper. I'll probably use that one to actually catch him. But he's right there. And he's a huge one. Well, he's not as huge as one of the bigger fish in the game. And I probably won't be able to show that off because by the time I finish this playthrough, I won't be at level 10. So you gotta be at level 10 in order to catch the really, really big fish. Oh, speak of the devil, I caught one of the really big fish. Alright, here's the devil. What you want to do is tap, not hold. Tap the right trigger to reel him in. When he starts fighting your line, you go where he's going. Don't tap too much or else the tension will increase and drain your line further. It's gonna be one brutal fight. One that will more than likely cause me to lose my line. And by the way, he will only show up in dawn. Well, actually, he's easier to find him in dawn. But once you actually snag him the first time, he'll go back underwater and it'll take a while for him to come back out. So you'll just have to camp out and re-sleep again. I mean, and eat another Cooperberry cheesecake again. And I probably will gather some oranges in order for me to have more Cooperberry cheesecake. But whatever the case, folks, we're gonna have ourselves one hell of a fight here. You just gotta keep tapping the button, and more importantly, keep moving the Devil of Sigillin to your area without it causing tension to the line. And sometimes it'll jank backwards and forward. Sometimes it'll even try to resist you. But whenever you see the tension meter, let go of the reeling. I mean, I shouldn't have to say this, but yeah, it would be in your best interest to do this because, see, he's doing that bullshit where he's constantly going backwards and forward, constantly draining my line strength. Now, if I was at level 10, this would have been easier to catch. If I was at level 9, this would be easier to catch. But eventually I'll catch some fish off screen. Because, by the way, there is a rock travolti that's here, and I would actually catch that, and that will level me up, and I'll come back and try to catch the Devil of Sigillin later. But for right now, I'm fighting with him right here and now, and we're almost got him down to half. As well, he's got my line down to half. If you do this right, or if he cooperates, normally you would only have a little bit of line left to spare, and you would have probably defeated him. But that's not the case here. He is completely depleting my line, just resisting. Yeah, I know he doesn't want to be caught, but you know what? I want experience points, damn it. Get on my line. Oh, wait, you're on my line. Well, never mind. This is like Sega bass fishing, except this fish is not as big. Okay. Actually, no, this fish is bigger. I think oh wait, no. I'm seeing my line here, and I'm trying to whittle him down to a, smaller, stamina bar, but still, this fish is really giving me problems. It's cutting it close. My stamina bar and his stamina bar is pretty much neck and neck. Oh, come on! Stop resisting, damn it! Alright. We almost got it. Come on! Come on! Oh man, he's constantly playing tug-of-war right here. This would normally be the point where you try to press down to drag him in, but my stamina's too low, and he's lowering it even more. Crap! He's about to break! Damn it! Fine, you asshole, you win. You win this round, but just so you know, I will be back. And I'll be back with a vengeance, damn it. Crap.
A reminder to change the line early and often.
Thank God I had 40 of those. Alright, now let's try to catch him for real. Yeah, didn't I say I was going to be back? This time I'm doing a hell of a lot better because I caught some more fish off screen. And this time, he is mine. He may drain most of my stamina on my line, but that's okay. He is mine.
Hey, looks like
and we got him.
Not bad.
That's what a legend looks like.
How shall we cook it? Gladio, get ready.
I'm on it.
That shit was funny. Well, whatever the case, folks, I forgot what recipe that this made, but we caught ourselves a Murk Grouper and got a Murk Grouper. I think I got 2 Murk Grouper eyes for that, because I got, like, Item Angler also off screen. Whatever the case, folks,
About
the lure I
time for a
used to
new
caught
line,
that
ain't it?
thing, it was a Jammer Chet Fogger. So that's pretty much what I used to catch it. And now it's time for us to turn in the Murk Grouper that we just so happened to catch. And we're gonna go on ahead and show Navith the awesome power of Noct Gar.
I caught it.
I never thought I'd see the day. The Devil of the Sigillin, dragged out of the waves. You're the real deal, my boy. Though I shouldn't be calling you boy no more. Come to think of it, I never did get your name.
Gar. Noct Gar.
Well, Noct Gar, Fisher of the Devil of the Sigillin, your name's going down in history. You're part of the legend now. A living legend in point of fact. I look forward to your feats still to come. You showed me a miracle today, and that's worth something. Here, this is for you, Noct Gar.
And with that, we got by far the best rod in the game. So if you're having trouble catching fish now, you shouldn't. Well, if you had trouble catching the Devil of Sigillin, well, you probably should be at least level 8 or 9, if not level 10. But we have already caught ourselves
I kind of like this.
one massive fish. I do believe we have to catch one more
Maybe I'll
massive
change it
fish.
officially.
And Noct Gar will not disappoint. So let's see exactly how powerful this rod is. Oh, but first, I do believe the Murk Grouper is right here. Oh, yeah, by the way, look at the Travolti I caught off screen. Those are some brand new ones because I broke the record of those. And now that I caught one Murk Grouper, there'll be bigger Murk Grouper lurking about, so bear that in mind. I think the only fish left to catch was a really huge one that's 255 pounds, and I do believe the pink gar. Those are the only two big fish left to catch, and I think they are recipes as well. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten them all, but at least I could show off the Tranquility. Yeah, I'm going to keep the reel I have. Or better yet, let's go on ahead and give Tranquility and get the reel I have already. And this will probably be the best combination to catch really big fish. And speaking of really big fish to catch, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe we have a trip to the Vesper pool to make. And now it's time for us to get ourselves some shut-eye because we got ourselves a camping tour. And a huge fish to catch. Sorry, it was acting up. And by acting, I meant the footage. But nonetheless, let's eat ourselves some kupu berry cheesecake. And don't worry, that caviar is going to be back to full screen soon, because we're about to fish the ingredient for the caviar. And I think I should buy some more greens. Whatever the case, folks, let's eat and let's enjoy the nighttime. Because after all, Noct's got a big day ahead of him. Go forth, Noct Gar. A legend waits. We must catch it. Hurry! I'm trying to sound like Randolph here, but I'm failing miserably at it. It doesn't matter, though. Oh, wait, I'm level 8. Damn, I thought it was level 9. Oh, well. And there's the fish. I should save that picture, but I didn't think about saving it. Yeah, I'm saving that. And that one, too.
How's she doing this?
Okay, I'm gonna save that one too because that is something that's common.
Hey, Noct. How's about we go fishing tomorrow?
What's this all of a sudden?
We'll have a Vesper pool nearby. Home to the Liege of the Lake.
Liege, huh? Tell me more.
It's a veritable monster. No one's ever reeled it in.
I'm intrigued.
Well, so you should be. The thing's freaking legendary. Well, wanna go catch this sucker?
Hell yeah, I do. Royalty's gotta catch royalty. Am I right?
I knew you'd take the bait.
So, when you want to do this? Now?
Yeah, sorry, gonna have to sleep on it. His lordship appears only at dawn.
Dawn, huh? Well, is for a worthy cause.
Then tomorrow it is. Bright and early.
Yep.
Noct Gar, the assassin of the lake,
Right.
is preparing to catch the biggest fish he has ever caught
coming for
thus
you, Lake
far.
Leash.
Okay, let me rephrase that. One of the biggest
You're
fish.
really fired
Anyway,
up about this.
You know what they say. Go big or go home.
we're going on this camping tour, and at level 8, I should not be able to catch this fish. But with tranquility, it'll be a hell of a lot easier. So all we have to do is just go straight to the Bob's Bobber Shack. And that is where we're going to catch this fish. And by the way, the lure you need is the 10,000 Needles Golden Cactuar. I mean, no wait, 10,000 Needles Gold Gigantor, that's what I meant to say.
So, what are you after?
Buy a lot of those, because here is the thing about this particular this particular fish. Well, yes, he is attracted to 10,000 Needles Gold Cactuar. At the same time, there is chances that you may end up losing him. So I'm gonna switch this out just in case, so I won't end up accidentally triggering him. But he likes this lure, so try to throw it in this area right here. You may end up inadvertently catching him. I think it's right here. But if you don't see anything on your radar and all of a sudden you see that the wait mode, that means that the Lake Liege has caught something, or at least caught the eye of the lure that you happen to lure out.
Oh, you did good.
Okay, I'll accept that. This big lotus bluegill, I'll accept that. That's not what we're looking for, though. However, the thing that we're looking for is... Come on. Wait, he's following it. Oh, that's definitely him. That is definitely him. Got him.
Here we go.
Alright.
We got a big one.
Just like with the Murk Grouper, just keep tapping until you actually get him. Unlike the Murk Grouper, I'm gonna catch this guy on the first try. I mean, look how sturdy my rod is compared to earlier, because I didn't have the best rod in the game. Alright. Normally, people would say to use Death's Head, but Tranquility is much stronger. Now, he's going to keep tilting back and forth. All you have to simply do is just keep tapping and tap as fast as you can. He'll give you carpal tunnel, don't get me wrong. That kind of method will give you carpal tunnel. But whenever you see, well, whenever you don't see the tension meter, just keep tapping the right trigger. Ah, there it is. It is a huge fish. Yeah. Keep tapping the left trigger. I mean the right trigger, sorry, not the left trigger. Whenever you don't see the tension, keep tapping the left trigger. If you see the tension, let loose of it and tilt to the direction where it's going. And also, if you're at a higher level, you can easily bring this thing in with the Tranquility. And also the Cooperberry Cheesecake, because the line will be sturdier.
Draw him in. Stay focused now.
And it's pretty much almost halfway done. However, the pond is a little bit smaller than what it is in Golden Key, so he will try to bob back and forth to weaken your line, so bear that in mind. As you can see here. But seeing as how my rod has a higher attack, he is almost halfway gone, and I am barely even at the halfway mark on my line. A huge improvement, which is, I gotta say, I love Tranquility. Oh, and in case you're wondering about the lures that I happened to have earlier, the lures that I had earlier, I actually found on the ground, and if I found them and they had a shop that sells them, I could buy them. And I bought most of them from the car anyway. So with that said, we're almost done here. As a matter of fact, the leech is pretty much weakened. It's down to 65%, sorry. And it's down to 50. And if you excuse me 1 second, my cat is being a nuisance. Sorry about that. He gets like that most of the time. But I do believe we're weakening him. Come on. Hey, stop going the opposite direction of my rod. Hey, but we're luring him in, though. This is actually pretty good, considering my constant attempts to catch this thing ended in failure. But seeing as how I caught the Devil of Sigillin first, this actually helped a lot.
It's running out of steam, Noct. We just need to.
And up he goes, and down he goes. It's only a matter of time before we catch ourselves one of the hardest fishes to catch in the game. Unfortunately, I may have to pause because, well, 10-minute mark on the DVR. This is the same actual battle that I had with the devil. Not the devil. Well, no. Let me rephrase that. This is the same battle that I'm having with the Leech Lake right now. This is the same attempt. It just ran out of time on the DVR, so I had to start a new session. That's why I paused. But it's alright. We almost got him. I was about to say that I was about to have another episode just like with the Murk Grouper, but this one's actually gonna have a happy ending. Because all I have to do is not yank the line until it's about down to the last 25%. And while it may weaken my line severely, yeah, I only got like 500 left on my line, as opposed to he's almost dead. Or should I say almost caught. This is actually much better, and I'm so glad that I caught that Murk Grouper first. Because now he is mine. Now for the big reel. Damn your stamina, just pull it in. It's done.
Give me a hand.
Just leave it to me.
And as Gladio goes into the sea to retrieve the Noble Aripoma, we got an Aripoma scale. And by the way, if you haven't actually bought the recipe that includes the Aripoma, the Aripoma will be a recipe made by Ignis. So primarily you need to be at level between 8 and
the line before it's
10 to catch this fish and get the recipe.
We did it, Noct.
He's a beast!
Wait, something's stuck on him.
What's this? Some kind of lore?
It's a trophy. Something he won from one of his many battles.
Still in good shape. We can use it.
Nice. Got a fish and a way to catch more. The others are gonna be stoked. Good hustle out there.
Yeah, I know. I'm awesome.
And by catching this ridiculously large fish, I do believe we got ourselves 20 AP for that. Yeah. And now, one last thing we need to do. Show off the chocobo races. Well, not all of them. Because there is a reason why I'm not showing them all off. You see, every race that we win, it's actually a medal that goes onto your chocobo. On top of that, the chocobo races are actually a great way to gain AP. And that's purely all it is. AP, and if you've bought Choco bonus from the Ascension table, you get 10 experience points for winning. So primarily all you have to do is just pretty much win races and gather up lots of AP so that you will be able to unlock some abilities. I mean, it could be an all-day, all-night thing. It could be repetitive. But whatever the case, every time you win a chocobo race, you're gonna gain AP. So, let's go to the chocobo racing grounds and show off at least 2 of these races. Because really, the only thing this is for is AP grinding. And that's it. If you're not really getting enough AP from beating monsters, you can just simply come here and race. Be warned though,
Howdy there.
the full race event and Iris are the hardest events in the game. Even I haven't beaten them, so I can't really show off what I haven't beaten.
Bit the dust. Tell you what, I'll lend you 2 of our perkiest. Why don't you grab
So,
a
with
friend
that
and have a
said,
friendly little race?
Let us pick our first racing event against our first unfortunate victim, Prompto. So, let's race Prompto. Excuse me. I got something in my throat.
Ready?
And we are off, and every time we go off, one of the characters you're racing will have a head start. The thing about the chocobo races, out of all the characters that have a head start, I'm sorry, I've stuttered here, Ignis and Iris are the ones that have one of the bigger head starts when the race starts. Prompto and Gladio are easy to take down. It's Ignis and Iris. Especially Iris. She has like a 20-second head start. And if you're not fast enough to catch her, she will kick your ass every time. Also, it would be in your best interest before coming here to actually camp out and feed your chocobo Celica greens. Those are the greens that'll give a boost to every single stat your chocobo has.
In your face. Man, you're good.
Although I did curb stomp Prompto without him, anything past the first tier is gonna be hard.
Congrats.
Plain and simple.
I'll have a new course ready for next time. Don't rest on those
And
laurels,
with that medal, you can take that medal and decorate your chocobo.
Y'all here to ride?
And
We've
by
got
the
a
way,
new
here's the
course
funny
if you're
part.
interested.
The medal you decorate on your chocobo,
Give it all you got. I ain't holding
Prompto,
back.
Ignis, and Gladio will have medals on their chocobo as well. So bear that in mind. But all in all, folks, the chocobo races are just a diversion.
Ready?
It's not really for 100%. It's not as important as
Cry when you lose.
the chocobo race in Final Fantasy X, because that chocobo race, as annoying as it was the only way you were going to get Tidus's celestial weapon as well as the crest for his celestial weapon. Or was it the sigil? No, wait, I was right. It was a sigil, actually.
Are you even trying?
No, correction, I was wrong. It was a sigil. And I got wrong saying I was wrong. Anyway, but the Chocobo race is only to get the sigil and the crest for Tidus. Here, it's just to get AP and lots of AP. And you can do this over and over again. And on top of that, you also gain AP by simply running in the race. Any distance you travel with Chocobo, if you have Choco Runner, or should I say Choco Traveler, you'll end up getting bonus AP. So not only you're getting AP from the race, you're gaining AP from winning the race. Seems legit, doesn't it? But seeing as how my Chocobo is already at level 10, there was an exploit to where you could actually raise your Chocobo to level 10 by simply running around the course by beating Prompto and Gladio all day long. But I don't really need it because I already been using my Chocobo throughout the entirety of this playthrough.
In your face.
And as you can see, I won 1 AP and 10 experience points from that. So with that said, ladies and gents, we've pretty much done what we're going to do here. There's really not much for me to show off.
Don't rest on those laurels, eh?
So next time on Final Fantasy 15, on Part 96, the Adamantoise. And if we can find it, the MAX Angelus.